Hey everybody, what's going on? Brendan Miller here, back with another video. Today, I wanted to try a challenge that I've had in mind for a while. I actually attempted this challenge last year, and I failed miserably. What challenge is it? The challenge is this. I am going to fish with nothing but Nightcrawlers for an entire fishing day. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm out here on the river, as you can see. I got a couple different spots I'm gonna be hitting. And yeah, the only bait I'm allowed to use is Nightcrawlers in some form. Now when it comes to fishing with Nightcrawlers, most people just assume that you tie on a bobber and a hook and you just sling it out into the water. But that's actually not the case. There actually is quite a few different ways you can rig a Nightcrawler in order to target different species. I am not necessarily targeting a specific species today. I'll take whatever bites. Let's see what happens. All right, so I'm at my first spot here on the river, and for starters, I'm just gonna start off with a tiny little jig head and my ultralight rod and reel. I'm throwing this with like 8-pound test micro braid, and all I'm gonna do is just put a little bit of worm on a jig head, just like that. A nice simple little rig. I'm gonna fish this area of the river, just kind of casting it and slowly jigging it across the bottom, and we'll see what bites. All right, so here we go. First cast with the little jig head and worm. Again, I'm throwing this on micro braid so I can cast it pretty far, and I'm just gonna slowly retrieve it, just wiggling the tip of my rod very, very slowly down here. This area seems to be a little bit shallow, but I feel like there could be some panfish or some bass hanging out in here. Just gonna retrieve this very, very slow. Oh, got a fish. There we go. First fish of the day on the Nightcrawler. What is it? Alrighty. The first fish of the day is this tiny little smallmouth right here, absolutely puny, but that's a good sign. It means there is hungry fish in here. Hopefully we can catch some bigger ones, but nevertheless, it's a good sign and a good start. Nice little bass. All right, just rolled up on the second spot of the day. The first spot was a total bust besides that tiny smallmouth. So I have since moved locations to this spot right here. Now, honestly, this particular creek does not look very inspiring at all. The water here is stained, slow moving, and honestly, this place has kind of a rank smell. But nevertheless, I came here because I want to try and catch a fish that has been on my bucket list for a while, and that fish is the bowfin. This particular creek apparently has a population of bowfin, and so I thought, in the spirit of this challenge, I might as well set up here and try and catch one. Despite us being parked on a road, there isn't much traffic, which would lead you to think that this place is fairly remote. Well, if you look right there, you can see evidence that it is not so. There is a fire pit, there is someone's garbage can they put here, and there is quite a bit of evidence that people fish here on a regular basis, so that's gonna make the fishing a little bit tough. Never mind the fact that the sun is high in the sky and the heat of the day is upon us. I'm gonna put out some Nightcrawlers and see what happens. So I just had a fish clean my hook. Like I suspected, the fish that are in here seem to be masters of cleaning the hook, which would lead me to believe that there is quite a bit of fishing pressure in this area. So that is gonna change my approach and the way that I fish this, and ultimately the way that I rig these Nightcrawlers. I am going to fish with a light, simple bottom rig. I'm gonna start off with a 1/4 ounce weight right here, then a swivel, and then off the swivel, I'm gonna have about 1 foot of line, and then a small hook. Now, this particular hook that I'm using is on the smaller end of the spectrum, and I usually wouldn't use a hook this small, but given the fact that the fish in here are very, very good at cleaning the hook, and the fact that they have had a lot of pressure, a smaller presentation, I believe, will be able to get the job done and catch me some fish. Let's see what happens. Got something here. Ooh, feels big. Probably a carp, I would assume. What is this thing? My word, this is a very strong fish. Whatever it is, it's very strong. Oh, big old catfish, nice. Big old catfish. All right. Nice catfish. Yeah, crud. Falling in the water now. All right, guys, so that is the second fish of the day right there. Quite an upgrade from the little smallmouth bass that we caught. This is probably about a, I don't know, 5-pound channel cat right here on the worms. I honestly didn't know there was any big catfish in here. I thought maybe there was some, you know, bullheads or something like that, but this guy came out of nowhere. Whew, super exciting. This was kind of a last-ditch spot. I didn't think the video was gonna pan out, but to get that catfish absolutely made my day. Just a nightcrawler, hook and a weight. That's all I need. Got one. Not sure what it is. Feels good though. Ooh, it's a bowfin. It's a bowfin. All right, cool. I've never caught one of these before. It's a bowfin. It's a bowfin. All right, chill out, buddy. Yes, yes, yes. This is what I've been looking for. I've never caught one of these fish before. Whoa, that's a cool looking fish. All right, let's walk him over, walk him over. Oh yeah, come here, buddy. Oh, this is so cool. I am super excited because I just caught a bucket list fish. A fish that I've been wanting to catch for a long time. I knew that they existed in this creek, and that, my friend, ow, that thing just bit me. Jeez Louise. And that is the bowfin. Check this thing out. It's got a mouthful of teeth, kind of like a pike, but it's shaped more like an eel. This thing looks like a cross between like a northern pike and an eel. Look at the tail on this thing. Really, really weird fish. Super cool though. Again, I've never caught one before, so this is my first one. Super exciting. Awesome. Let's put him back. Yes! I was wanting to catch one of those fish today, and I have succeeded. Oh, that's awesome. Got him. All right, just a little bullhead right there. Not the fish I'm looking for, but still cool to catch one. Got it. See what we got here. Feels pretty good. Oh, another bowfin. Look at that. Wow, these are cool looking fish. Good night. Oh, that's a big one too. Oh, he came. Oh, shoot. That was stupid. That was so stupid. Why did I do that? That was so dumb. Wow. Tried to hoist the fish. Dumb, 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 dumb. I got excited and tried to hoist the fish. Stupid mistake. Got it. Bowfin, bowfin, another bowfin. Oh, I came off. Are you serious, dude? Another one. Got him. Whatever it is, we got him, and it feels good. Oh yeah, bowfin. Gotta slide down the bank here. Which I don't want to do. I don't want to get wet. That's a good bowfin. Wow. All right, guys. So after losing a couple of these guys, I finally got one landed. Second bowfin of my life. Check this thing out. It has a head like a snake, literally, and a body like a snake as well. Very, very cool fish. I'm absolutely loving catching these things. They put up a really good fight for their size. That is a great bowfin right there. Let's put him back. One of the downsides about fishing with worms and catching really slimy fish is that your hands get absolutely filthy. But that is a small price to pay for the fun that I'm having today. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but it sounded pretty good. Gonna tighten up on it. Got him. A little catfish. Another little bullhead. Chill out, buddy. I don't want to get stabbed. I'm actually quite shocked at the sheer number of bites I'm getting. Like every time I'm dropping down a bait, I'm getting a bite. Just seems like some of these fish are not really willing to commit to it. Got him. All right, we got a new species for the day. Not a bowfin, but a baby little carp. Another bowfin. Boom, right there. Another bowfin. Not a very big one, but still a really cool fish. These fish are really muscular and almost eel-like. Beautiful fish though. So there you go, guys. That is a wrap on this fishing challenge. I gotta say, I had a ton of fun fishing with only night crawlers, and we caught some really nice fish. I caught that nice catfish on the worms, which was awesome, and even more exciting, I was able to catch a bucket list fish, those bowfin. Had a ton of fun catching those bowfin. I'm definitely gonna be doing more bowfin fishing in the future because it's a great time. Those fish are awesome. Super, super cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to support the channel, check out the links in the video description. There's some Amazon affiliate links as well as links to my signature line of lures. If you buy something through those links, it helps me to get a little bit of kickback, and in turn, I'm able to create more content for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay hooked. I'll see you later.